This is the Polaris Ranger XP. It's the factory radio system you can get from Polaris for this. This is the little head unit that it comes with, and it comes with these two speakers in the corners. They're all pretty easy to mount. There's one over here too. Here's some of the features of it. So you have different, like your bass, your treble, balance, fade. This setting just makes it go louder, I guess. It's a custom setting that you can put for it. Well, while we're on this, with the particular system, for some reason the way that they have it set up, they have it wired incorrectly. So if you go to balance and you go left or right, it goes in the opposite direction. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. So now you have your Bluetooth music. You have your auxiliary port, which is down in this little area right here. There's a little lighter, and you have your auxiliary port down there, and a USB as well. One thing I'm not sure if that light, as soon as you put the cover on, it goes off, or what the deal is with it, but it doesn't drain the battery, at least. So that's all I really care about, I guess. Over here you have your APS button. And basically it just goes through, you can set a few favorite channels in it, and you can just cycle through it just by hitting this one button. And you do have your programmable, like you can set whatever ones you want for this. So you got your 1, 2, and then you have a band feature you can change. There's like 3 different FM choices. Then you go to AM. It does get decently loud. Like when you're riding, you have to have it near 40 or so. The maximum goes up till is to 40, but you need to have it up a fair volume in order to hear it while you're riding, to cut out all the wind resistance and stuff. I think if you had doors and stuff like that, it would be a lot more audible, I guess, in the cab. But with no doors, there's a lot of wind resistance. I really like the fact that you can connect Bluetooth through this to your phone. So if you go to Bluetooth here, just go on your phone. So let me type it in here. So it just says searching. I don't know if this camera will focus on it or not. There we go. The top one says Polaris. You click on it. And it says connected for media and audio. So I'll just go in here and select a song. Another nice thing, you can change with these 2 buttons. It'll just automatically go through your playlist. So next song. So that's pretty nice. You can mute it with that. Yeah, overall nice system. I will advise though, like I picked this up, and I picked up. There's another system for some reason on Polaris website. There's another system that is similar to this, but it doesn't include all this head unit type of thing, and you have to actually cut out the standard piece that comes with the Ranger. Whereas this is the same price, and it comes with this whole insert with it, right? So it's a no-brainer to use this. So I was kind of when I first got it, I was like, what is going on? Like, this is not what I saw online from MB Court. But I got the right system. It's a pretty easy process. You basically just take off your dash here, unscrew the bolts for your centerpiece for your stock one. You bring it out, you put this one in, and you run the lines through here to the speakers. And the kit, everything is already all pre-cut and everything like that. It comes like these little clip things that push in. so that it doesn't leave a mess of wires everywhere. And essentially, the toughest part, or I guess for me anyways, the most troublesome part was, we'll go around to the other side here. You're basically just running a line from the solenoid and a line to the ground down there. And that line basically just follows underneath this hump. You can take these little push pins out on the side, right up here. And this little piece comes right off. And then you connect those up to underneath your hood. So this little terminal setup down here. And so that powers your whole thing. It's pretty easy to do this. And then you just run your wires back from the terminal back to your head unit into your speakers, and you're good to go. This is the antenna that comes with it, just a stick-on antenna. It actually works pretty good. Like as you could hear, like I could get some decent reception. We're in like an insulated like steel shop, right? So it works all about right. This little piece right here, you don't have to cut it or anything. Like they say, like you can just push it in type of deal, and it'll pop right out. In my opinion, it's an okay setup. It definitely isn't as loud as what you would want it to be. Like you kind of like, if you're going to go with these speakers and you want to be listening, like pumping the tunes type of thing, you're going to want some sort of like an overhead system back here too. Maybe like a subwoofer as well under the seats. I've seen some companies do make some different things for that. You can hear it when you're going along. Again, you kind of have to have it full blast, and I personally don't like having things full blast all the time because you're running at its maximum, right? So you don't know if it's going to blow or what the deal is with it, right? So it's an alright purchase. It was pretty pricey. It was in around $900 for the speaker setup. But again, you get what you know what's going to work with this system, right? With this Polaris system. Everything is all fairly easy to install. Like I installed it myself. My only trouble I had when I put it in was I broke the one side off the solenoid when I over tightened the wires from there to the terminal block up too much. So I had to grab a new solenoid, so just watch out for that. But as long as you don't crank on it, you're going to be okay. But yeah, overall okay unit. It's not great by any means, but it's okay. Like it'll get you, you can hear what you're listening to and stuff like that when you're on the road. And I'm sure if you put doors on it, it would be a lot quieter. But as it stands right now, I don't really want to spend the huge money on doors, because doors are Canada from Polaris website are up, like $2,500. So I don't think that's worth it yet for me. Thanks for watching, and I'll do a full review on the entire machine at some point.